Hey, what the? Well, I was about to see if I was live, but then the phone went dead on me. Even though I have it on the charger. Okay, bit of a problem here. For those of you who probably are here, for the reason that my stream is going right now, welcome everyone. Welcome back to Moe Era. I had a blast playing this the other night, so I figured I'd give it another go, and as you can see from the title, I'm going to try to win Marta over again. But I know you guys want to see me go a different route, and I will. I'll get to the other routes eventually, but let me just put it this way: I don't like being friend zoned. Hey, babe, are you busy right now?
Yeah, I'm in a match.
Dang it.
I know your new phone is on the shelf out there.
Huh?
I know your new phone is on the shelf out there by the TV. With the TV. Or where the TV is. At least it was earlier.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go see if I can find my phone out there.
My new phone is easy to find. We'll get it.
Couldn't find your phone, and I found mine out there.
Shine? You're a butt.
I know. for those that don't know, because I can't see, I just tricked my wife into thinking that I only found my phone. But I brought in both phones. I'm a great guy, huh?
You're a butt is what you are.
Alright, so we're gonna jump in here to a new game. Let's choose a different name this time. Because, you know, it's weird, you know, saying my name repeatedly. Well, my YouTube name anyway. So let's go with Zach. Zach. I'm a Lego maniac. Hello again, Taya. Whoops. Now I've got your attention. Alright, now, for some reason, my live stream didn't get the first 21 minutes. And it still hasn't, you know, folded in and all that. So I'm going to read the first part of it regularly again until we get to the point where the first stream cuts me off. Human attention span is way too short, so let's get straight to the point. You see, Zach, they say that the vast majority of people will never amount to anything.
There you go.
But you're not one of them, right? Hello, Marta. You're going to be the focus of the stream. Yeah, Zach, why don't you tell us? What's your life about? I'm so excited to learn all about it. Might sound so phony. I'm such a horrible actor. Hello, Sema. Hey, I thought we decided to get straight to the point. Zach, we really need your help. Trust me, it's not a trivial issue. Look, Zach, this is the story of your life. It appears to be a little too empty, don't you think so? The thing is, we've allegedly lost its content. And content is very important to any YouTube video. Anyone would tell you that. We have too many lives on our hands. I use the word allegedly on purpose. See, there's another possible explanation for that gaping void. If your life is meaningless, there's nothing to write about. But I'm sure that's not the case with you, right? 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 Hey, Nana. Come on, of course it's not true. Let's admit it, we're to blame. Luckily, everything can be fixed. You could just tell us what your life is about.
No.
But how would we know? If you're telling the truth? Instead, I think it's better to observe you for a while. That'll be the best way to fill in the blanks, don't you think? Don't worry, Zach. We won't bother you for too long. Oh, and no alternate realities or time travel. We need you to be the real you. Oh, come on! What fun is that? That's why we'll conduct the observation in your natural habitat. Sounds a bit rude, I admit, but you get the point. Just be yourself, Zach. A few days is all we need to get the story of real life back. I'll do my best to make these days magical, you hear? You're guaranteed to create happy memories that'll last a lifetime. Have fun, just remember, life is about choices. Well, you know, me being, quote, honest doesn't really help when I'm not even using my real name. Psst, Zach, can you hear me? Not sure what happened, but I'm kind of stuck here. Come and see for yourself. Here, I'm right here. The whiteboard, Zach. Hello, mortal. Or should I keep referring to you by name? Sorry, I look like this. Can't do anything. Well, at least I can change the vibe a bit. Yes, much better now. By the way, I'm a living human girl. Don't believe me? Fine, I'll prove it. See, I walk on my 2 feet just fine. You have no other choice but to admit it. I'm a real human being. Maybe you're confused about my tail and cat ears, though. Yes, I was. I was, you know, admittedly very confused about that. Well, I'm just lucky enough to have things like that. I'm a lucky girl. Do you believe in luck, Zach? I hope you do. Luck is crucial. See, your life is about the choices you make. Guess what? To make a good one, you need luck. Which reminds me, I have plenty of luck to share with you. From now on, every time you stand at the crossroads, just look around. Anybody see me? Well, maybe not every time. I do need to sleep, you know. Actually, I feel like taking a nap right now. You're going to have a memorable time this week. Who knows? Maybe it's the beginning of a new era. Please enjoy it, okay? Okay, here goes. It feels like I ended up in some sort of tilted picture. If I decide to go straight, what's behind that corner in front of me, I wonder? Truth be told, I'm both curious and scared to check it out. Can't stop the feeling that someone is silently observing me. Really? You think? And why is there a different wallpaper on each wall? I move closer and inspect that weird red arcade machine. Life Purpose Generator. Whoa. Now that's what I call a name. Press X to win. 187. Now it looks more like a slot machine. Whatever, I press the button. 3 numbers. 187. What does it mean? Okay, I'll give it one more try. I saw what you did there. 420. But then you switched the 0 to a 4. 424. Doesn't ring any bells? I think all 3 numbers should be the same to win something. Well, a life purpose is worth giving it another go, that's for sure. It gets more and more random over time. 2002-313, what is this? One last attempt and I'll call it a day. Japan, Japan, Japan. To my greatest surprise, I get 3 in a row. 3 hieroglyphs. If I'm not mistaken, it means Japan in, well, Japanese. Quite an entertaining slot machine, I must admit. Everything gets blurry. Japan, huh? Ah! Hi, Nana. Rise and shine, Zach. My wake-up call can't be this cute. Hey, you're finally awake. Hey, Nana. I was curious to see if you're alive. Just curious, not worried. Being worried is no fun. On a second thought, maybe I was curious in a worried type of way. Ah, you're so cute. How did you manage to fall asleep in such a weird pose? Was it that difficult to lay on the desk? Who knows? By the way, the dream was so bizarre I managed to remember it. Hey, tell me, will you? Pretty please? Was there anything lewd? What about me? Did I appear in your dream? You're blushing. It's confession time. It was a pure and innocent dream, Nana. Here it goes. Pure and innocent dream, huh? Weird slot machines for no reason. I do a quick recap of what happened in my dream. So I end up with Japan, and then I woke up. How boring. And what's so special about Japan? I mean, we're here right now. Where else could they come up with such a marvelous idea like bringing us all here together? By the way, speaking of marvelous, you must see this. By the way, wait right here. The class has 5 students with very different backgrounds. Yes, 5 students only. In the media, they call it a groundbreaking educational initiative aimed to promote diversity. Or GAIAPT. The class is newly formed and we're here for 1 year only, so it's more like an exchange program, heavily spiced with the media hype. Anyway, the reason why I'm here is straightforward. I want to make my academic record stand out. The hype around this class makes it a perfect proving ground for my goal. 2 other girls enter the classroom. And then I just binge-watched the whole series overnight. Marta and Sima. 10 episodes straight? Oh my. I watched 1 each morning while having a breakfast. That's 10 times slower than me. That's 10 times more I got to enjoy it. Hey, check this out. I can't believe my eyes. A gift voucher for 2, and that's at Dorsia. How'd you swing that? Lucky, I guess. I'm surprised to see them distributing gift vouchers. Yeah, they said it's an experiment. Who do you plan to go together with, Nana? Not sure yet, but I need somebody who knows how to have a good time. Oh, what kind of good time are you talking about there, Nana? I think I know a suitable candidate. Maybe even in this room. I'll keep that in mind. But you haven't seen everything. Check it out. What a cute kitty, but look at this. Ha! You know nothing about cute cats. The girls put their phones on the desk so each cat could be seen and compared to others. For me, they all look good, but judging by the looks on the girls' faces, it's not that easy. We need a judge here. I hereby propose Zach to fill this role. Agreed. Approved. Well, which cat is the cutest one around? Whoops, I better come up with a decent enough answer. Should I say that they're all great? No, I think I know a better answer. Let me show you another picture, ladies. I put my phone on the table with my cat on the screen. Meh, I hereby propose to strip Zach of his position as a judge. Agreed. Approved. There was an attempt. Ready for class, everyone? Honestly, I'm still half asleep. I know how to wake you up. Meditation. Close your eyes. Yeah, like this. Now concentrate. You feel great. I feel good. I feel great. I feel wonderful. You feel refreshed. You feel ready to take on the new day. Oh, and more importantly, you need to praise Nana. Works wonders, right? Jeez, I almost dozed off, Nana. I still have a few more minutes before our class starts, so I decided to go talk to someone. Marta. Hey, what's up? Nothing much. What do you want? What do you want? I'm busy. Just kidding. I'm great. And what about you? Same, see? I fell asleep right behind my desk and then had a really weird dream. Whoa, tell me about it. That's exactly what I do next. Not bad. And not finished. You better have a continuation. Yeah, I just thought, what if it was not a dream? Like, that your life story is actually empty and all? Yeah. Relax, a whole lot of people have the same issue. You have an upper hand now that you're young. Change your life and all. From the other side, by our age, some people already have money, fame, you name it. Meanwhile, we're here, reading books. Oh well, we're going to make it. Sure thing. However, it's better to plan long term soon and all, right? Huh, and I have everything carefully planned already. So what are you going to do? Like I told you, what if you decide to steal my plan? Well, it's nothing special. Maybe I'll tell you later. You may sit down. Hello, Thea. Forming a close bond with your teacher for a risk-free, high-trust environment, that was advertised as a vital part of our experiment here. Maybe that's why Taya teaches us every subject except for physical education. Not sure how it's possible. She's the real MVP. Okay, everyone, time for our literature class. I mentioned this at the last live stream that, when she said literature class, Doki Doki Literature Club came to my head. It's like, huh? I was starting to think this was just a remake of Doki Doki Literature Club. Remember, no poetry allowed. Yep, and I remember I read that and I was like, so much for that. Oh, I almost forgot to check the attendance. I happen to know someone who's running late again. Huff. Ermy. Sorry for being late. Can I go in? My, look who's here. Isn't this our most punctual student, Ermy? What's your reason for being late today? I mean, it's only your third time this week. Well, let me guess. You overslept again, didn't you? Well, it's because I spent all night studying. I want to believe. Fine, Ermy. Please take your seat and don't be late again. Okay, class. What's with your cute poses? Why do you pose like that? You're a teacher. Act like it. I guess it'd be silly to ask if you like reading. You're smart enough to enjoy borrowing someone's mind for free, right? 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 Come play with us, Danny. Come play with us. Forever and ever and ever. Maybe it's worth asking after all. Do you like reading? Let me remind you not to raise your hands, just talk out loud. We're all friends here, remember? I enjoy reading. I decide to answer next. I like reading. Reading is overrated. Some books are just way too old. All things are outdated and useless, you know. Okay, this is where the stream cut me off right here. What about old friends, Nana? Sorry, not enough to have them. Also, the stories are so predictable. Like when it's a murder case. Let me guess, the butler did it. Come on, you can always find that one book which is different, Nana. Exactly, 1 in a million. 90% of everything is crude. It's the Sturgeon's Law. Well, all jokes aside, people have too much to deal with in everyday life. There's nothing wrong with reading a simple yet fascinating book to unwind. I like reading, but I wish it could be more visual. Like this game, a visual novel. Yeah, it would take so long to put an emphasis on something. With visuals, it's so much easier to do this. It's so much easier, right? Right, Zach? Right? It's so much easier to do this. Hey, don't look at me. I said stop looking. What? Oh, right. You can't. You're fixated on the screen. I'm your emphasis now. I'm your master slave. Spoken like a true visual connoisseur. You're a lot more mature than you look, aren't you, Nana? I like my coffee black, thank you. I wonder if you have any favorite books at all. I do. Now it's the perfect time to learn about this, Emma. You all have to prepare a short speech about your favorite book. No plot recaps either, interesting facts and thoughts only. We have enough time to cover 2 books today. Now, yesterday you submitted your favorite titles. I narrowed the list down to 3 books that's the best I could do. All 3 are masterpieces, and I'm no good at making choices. Zach, why don't you help me? It seems that my book didn't make it to the short list. Here's a short list, Zach. Take a look at it. Of course, you've read all these books, right? The Catcher in the Rye is a short story by J.D. Salinger, published as a novel in 1951. The main hero's name is Holden Caulfield, aged 16. Holden's been expelled from his school due to poor performance. Countless adventures await Holden on his way home. He deals with issues like alienation, superficiality, and many more. The Catcher in the Rye is considered as one of the best coming-of-age stories. I remember that's the book that Marta likes. Crime and Punishment is a novel by Fyodor Dostoevsky. I'm finally able to pronounce that name correctly. Dostoevsky. First published in 1866. It focuses on mental anguish and moral dilemmas of Rodion Raskolnikov, a broke ex-student. Rodion creates a plan to kill a pawnbroker to obtain her money, but things don't go too smoothly after he performs the act. Rodion finds himself in moral agony, disgusted with what he has done. Winnie the Pooh is a short story collection written by Alan Milne, first published in 1926. The book portrays the adventures of a boy named Christopher Robin and his teddy bear called Winnie the Pooh, together with many other characters. These are simple, fun, and innocent tales, something that resembles friendship and childhood for all of us. Alright, so I know I gotta pick Catcher in the Rye, but I'm gonna do something a little different than I did in the last one. And instead of picking Crime and Punishment as the second book, I'm gonna pick the Winnie the Pooh one and see what Nana has to say about it. Oh boy, here we go. Zach, time to make a choice. The Catcher in the Rye. Why don't we pick The Catcher in the Rye? Whoa, great choice! This book is praised for a completely wrong reason. They say the book is famous for its themes of angst and alienation. It's all made up by boring adults who don't understand The Catcher in the Rye at all. Marta, are you sure this is your favorite book? Look into my eyes. See? These eyes don't lie. The Catcher in the Rye is my favorite book. I can relate to almost every phrase uttered by Holden, however. Superficiality, alienation, who cares about that when you're 16? And as I said, everyone. Certainly not Holden, certainly not me. Holden is more annoyed by fake adults. The same fake adults who review this book. Like they say that Holden views the world as an evil and corrupt place. Wrong. That's a point of view from the adult J.D. Salinger was an adult. That's why he did a poor job describing Holden's view of the world. Everything else is excellent, but often overlooked by critics. I think this book should only be reviewed by young people. Being an adult is tough. Imagine you wake up and then all of a sudden you realize you turned 30 overnight. Could we please get back to the book? So you think Holden finds other people stupid, Marta? Not only Holden. Well, kind of, and you know, sometimes I can relate. Have you ever tried listening to small talk in the streets? If not, try it. I bet you'll hear nothing but idle gossip. Moreover, people don't even listen to each other. Just take turns to whine. High five. But isn't it exactly what Holden does all the time? Let's wrap it up. I think everyone becomes Holden at some point. However, maybe it's better not to stay like that forever. Holden said, I don't exactly know what it means by that, but I mean it. Look for your meaning in this book. It has multiple layers, like a cake. Okay, class, how about we take a short break? Don't you want to dive into the second book straight away? Honestly, there's no reason. Please keep this between us, alright? Yesterday I got a present from my friend, and it's so awesome. Look, it's a music box. Alright, let's move on. Winnie the Pooh. Why don't we pick Winnie the Pooh? Yay, my favorite! It's the best book! Sure, for kids. Marta, trust me, you're only scratching the surface. Every character in this book represents a mental disorder. What? What? Oh, this should be good. I didn't expect anything less of you. Ah, okay, why is it... That's a very delicate position for that book. Can't you see the gap? I sure see the gap, alright. The gap is what they usually say about this book. Actually, it's a story about a boy who's very, very lonely. So lonely that his friends are all imaginary. Although it's okay to imagine things as a child, this is a special case. All characters are manifested depending on Christopher Robin's mood. Schizophrenia. Rabbit and Winnie the Pooh both are likely to have obsessive-compulsive disorder. Eeyore, his bleak outlook on life could be indicative of depressive disorder. Piglet's constant state of worry could mean generalized anxiety disorder. And Tigger might have a... Yeah. Tigger definitely has attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. I should know, because I have it. I enjoy books with hidden messages. Nana, I think you're complicating things here. I'm amused how you turned a story about friendship into a dark and gloomy tale. You'll get it when you grow up. Oh, ouch. I wonder which character you mostly identify with, Nana. Definitely Tigger. Yeah, I was right. Nana is our Tigger. Who are you calling a Tigger? And look who's talking, Miss Rabbit. Okay, what about Simba? Piglet? The only piglet here is you, Nana. Maybe I'm too boring to properly represent a character after all. And here's our Christopher Robin. Marta is inappropriate to joke about schizophrenia. You know, I once heard that every fourth person has it. So lucky it's not me. Me neither. Same here. They're all gonna look right at me. I knew it. Okay, class, let's take it easy, shall we? It's up to you to decide what you see in Winnie the Pooh. Cuddly animals or mental illness. By the way, Nana, you didn't say anything about the author, Alan Milne. Time often keeps the masterpiece, but omits the name of its author. Okay, class. If you have any questions, now's the time. What was your favorite book? My favorite book, you say? It's The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Hey, you forgot about me. Let me tell you about my favorite book. It's So Sad Zarathustra by Nietzsche. Way to go, you managed to spell the name wrong. Yeah, well, we're not all perfect there, Marta. Also, what's so smart about it? Actually, it's considered to be one of the deepest books in the universe. By whom, I wonder? The internet? See, this book says that animals, nature, everything is connected in this world. To evolve, we must think about complicated things and all. Hermie, you got it all wrong. Then tell me what it's about. We should become the Ubermensch to have some fun. Huh, that's pretty close. Shortly after the class ends, Taya leaves the class and stands near the door. Thanks for the lesson. Oh, Zach, you're welcome. Glad to see you liked it. And you like to teach us here? You're special, in the good sense of this word. It's important for me that you guys have your own opinion. Where did you work before? Oh my, too many places to remember. Is it new for you to teach almost all subjects at once? Yeah, they say it's an experiment, you know? However, it's true that I know a lot of subjects quite well. I think you've worked as a teacher for a long time. Look at him. Are you going to ask me how old I am next? No, of course not. However, I don't even know your home country. How come? Oh, that means you haven't even read my profile in the booklet. I actually lost it somewhere. I'm from Europe, but that's about all I'm going to uncover. Women are mysterious, you see. I have to run. See ya! We have after-school activities, and I'm on my way back to the club room. Members are Nina, Seema, Marta, and I. We can't take anyone from other classes because it harmed the experience. We were about to get going when Ermi approached us. Ladies, you're looking good tonight. Thanks, Ermi. Is there anything you want to ask? Why don't you let me in? I promise to be a good member. Ermi, we just talk about silly things there. Silly things? We're going to discuss food today? I happen to be an expert on this subject. Just kidding. I know you'll never let me in. Zach, can I have your attention for a moment? Look, I need your help. Keep it between us, alright? Recently I've been making a computer game. I made a demo version, so I need someone to play it. Feedback is key to improvement. Alright, you can count on me. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the game this time because it didn't really add anything to the story. It kind of just wasted time a little bit. I mean, I'm sure that as I work my way deeper into the story, it will come into play. But for now, I just want to focus on developing my relationship with Marta. So this go around, I'm gonna skip playing Ermi's game. Gives me a flash drive and leaves. Feels comfy in our club. Alright. Now, I'm going to go ahead and save it right here. Now, because one of the things I'm thinking about is that even this part with the fake cake has something to do with developing the relationship. So I'm going to be a little bit more careful and make the cake that would be acceptable for Marta. It feels comfy in our club room. This place is pretty old. I bet it's witnessed a lot. I wonder what happened to members of all the clubs from before. Where are these people now? Are they happy? Are they happy? I hereby declare an agenda for today's meeting. All members are to discuss food. The ever-important topic, that's for sure. Is this a legitimate club activity, just discussing random stuff? I would understand if we made time machines or played light music. I believe we have clubs like that already, Marta. Honestly, I enjoy the opportunity to unwind and just talk. Well, we'll get disbanded. But we have 4 members, a legitimate minimum. I think Marta's more afraid about our seemingly unclear purpose as a club. Worry not, I submit an official report after every club meeting. Really? How do you make it look meaningful on paper? Easy, today is not about food, it's about acceptance. Acceptance? A social movement seeking to change bias and social attitudes. See, the latest thinking is that you should accept your body. Meaning, among other things, that you can eat everything with little moderation. Count me in as an activist. Still, how's that related to our meeting? I don't like to make things up. No one makes up anything. Why don't we talk about our guilty pleasures today? Oh, and we can eat something tasty. After all, the word guilty is no more. Eat tasty things as much as I want? Is this real life? Wait, but won't we get fat and all? That's the punchline. They say it's totally okay nowadays. But the boys always look at some girls. Hey, here they go. Zach, do you like some girls? Nope. Not at all. I mean, I believe it's appropriate to be healthy and all that, but don't like turn yourself into olive oil. What did you say? See? Let's get started. I like potato chips. Whoa, it's a calorie bomb. Are you hating on me? Just a slip of the tongue. As for me, it's probably pizza. Can't live without sweet things. So, that's it for discussion? We need to find common ground. What about soft drinks? It's not food. What about cakes then? Winning by unanimous decision. Hey, let's make a perfect cake. We don't have any ingredients. Let's go buy some. We have our budget. I already know what the perfect cake looks and tastes like. So do I. I know that as well. Looks like we're going to have a heated discussion. Not if you're the one who makes the cake, Zach. Great idea. If anything, you're the one to blame. But I can't read your minds. Well, then it means you have to test your luck. Alright, last question. How am I supposed to get the ingredients? And even if I manage to do it. We have no kitchen or anything like that, like this here. Oh dear. Why do you ruin our dreams, Zach? A dream, you say, huh? Alright, here's where I'm gonna save it. A dream, you say? Let's try closing our eyes again, but this time we won't be meditating. No, we'll use the power of visualization. If we visualize a cake, it will get attracted to us. Behold, Zach. Okay, here we go. I wonder where should I start? Let's begin from the base. What do I have here? A millefeuille. Cake or tart. Let's go ahead and do cake. Done. What comes next? Well, you need to choose a tasty filling. What do I have here? featuring Nutella, or in this case, Nutella. Yep, already. Last but not least, the topping. What do I have here? Done. The imaginary cake is ready. This looks a bit strange. I should have been the one making it. I appreciate your effort, but it doesn't look very good. Screw you, bitches. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Alright, let's do the cake. This time let's do... Raisin is illegal. I should have been one making it. Okay, you know what? Cake. Let's do whipped cream. Sure. Are you serious? What, do you guys want me? Do you girls want me to put ketchup in the cake? Is that what you want?
Ew.
Well, they don't like they don't like the chocolate. They don't like the whipped cream. They don't like the custard.
Do they like?
You know what? Let's put ketchup on it. And just for the fuck of it, let's put peach on there. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't like it. Yeah, there was an attempt. Maybe I should try the peach instead of the cherry. Are you kidding me? That's disgusting! Apparently Marta likes cake with chocolate and peach. In the end, our combined visualization powers were still not enough. The cake was a lie. The cake is always a lie. And, comment section, let me know if chocolate and peach go good together on a cake. Because I didn't think that they'd go good together at all. Have you ever had that before? Chocolates and peach?
Doesn't sound too bad though.
But you would think that they would have approved more of the cherry with the chocolate.
Yeah. This is more natural.
The cake is a lie. Yummy. Better than your imaginary. Hey, go easy on my fancy cakes. Alright, yeah, and thanks for the cookie, Simma. You're welcome, I'll bring more if you like it. How's the tea? Your Highness, the tea is awesome. Cut it short. Glad you liked it. I found an awesome shop with sencha, with Senchak, Jinmasha, and all. Whoa, you know a lot about it. I bet it's also very expensive. Yes, but it's well worth the money. By the way, Simma, is it true that you have a Hermes scarf? It is true, but I only wear it on weekends occasionally. I would wear it 24/7. Don't you think others would judge you? The brand is famous. Oh yeah. I'll save money and buy it on sale. Nah, this brand doesn't put their goods on sale. They don't need it. How foolish of them. How foolish of them. They don't want my money? They don't want to put it on sale? They won't get my money then. It's so stupid of them. I'd rather say it's foolish to discuss these topics when we have Zach here. Oh yeah, Zach is highly unlikely to appreciate it. Let's talk about something fun then. Deal. Here's a story. Yesterday, this guy calls me again. Then, the one who expressed his feelings to you with that, oh my, a love letter? Nah, don't make fun of the knights in shining armor. They're almost extinct. Welcome to the jungle. Yeah, he calls me then. Zach, I'm sorry. We're getting distracted again. Right. Well, I tried my best. Go ahead and shoot your topic of choice. Where do you want to work? I'm talking about the future. Haven't thought about it yet. What about marriage? Oh, right. We shouldn't forget about Zach. Zach, what about your marriage? Yeah, nah. What? I'm just eating my cookie. Zach, what are your thoughts on getting married? Will you marry me?
My husband is weird.
What? I'm just eating my cookie. I got a cookie. Zach, you want a cookie? You want to marry me? Seriously, this Nana chick is just all over the rails here with this. Actually, I'm totally cool with everything. It's warm and comfortable here. I feel like a fat cat laying out in the sun. Well, as I say, time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. I realized I forgot my notes in the classroom. I was on my way home when I stumbled across Marta. How's your life story going, Zach? 1 page per hour, I hope. I feel a little bit uncomfortable. Oh well, you know, maybe not so fast. Great, that means I can relax a bit. I was so nervous when I got here. Why? Everyone was supposed to be super smart here. Would I have been the worst? Jeez, it scares me even to think about it. But everything turned out to be okay. Am I that stupid? Please note that I am not the first one to say it. Anyway, I fit in perfectly here. Should I stay in Japan forever? I become an English teacher, enjoy the cherry blossoms and all. On the other hand, it will be too hot in summer. Let it be the backup plan, but I'm open for offers. Let me know if they mention me there. Where? In your life story, of course. I guess someone wise read it. Anyway, people are really interesting here. Although this place is a bit weird. Imaginary cakes, huh? Nah, it's nothing. I've just never seen a class of just 5 people. And how come Taya can teach us all subjects? It's not possible. Well, she must be the only one. Yeah, then again, we have a whole floor dedicated only for us. Pretty cool. I've told all my friends about it. Keeping the plebs out, maybe. But I need to stop complicating things. Let's go. But even before that, I insist that you admire my outfit. I'm ashamed to admit, I don't even know an appropriate word for it. It's cool. I designed it. Looks like what they wear in Harvard, see? Don't think I remember their colors to be honest. How could you? Again, you know, this you know, again, you know, as I said in my last stream, you know, this girl reacts like I just killed her puppy. How could you? Harvard is so cool. I dream of getting there. But the requirements are so high. Now you talk like one of those people from other floors here in this building. No excuses. I'll be there. What if you won't make it through the admission process? Conditionals are for losers. We're going to make it. You know, last week Simma listened to some Russian rock and I asked to translate the text. Good morning, the last hero. What do you know? It's me. Our club was weird but fun. Don't you agree? To think that you like The Catcher in the Rye, not bad, not bad. Thanks. I'm heading off to home. You? Same. Where do you live? Turns out we reside close to each other. Mind if I keep you company? Sure. Let's go. I thought you'd hesitate, to be honest. Hesitate about what? Going home together. Is it a big deal for you, Zach? No, it's just picking on you. It's not like I want you to invite me. Did you expect this, Zach? Don't make me laugh. I'll kill you. I'd be happy to make you laugh, though. She blushes a little. It looks surprisingly cute. Marta, I really enjoyed your speech today. Thanks. I put quite some effort in preparation. I bet you worked hard. By the way, what motivates you, like, in life? It's a bit hard to explain. Promise not to laugh? Would a pinky promise to? Deal. You see, Zach. For me, there's no motivation in the usual sense of this word. I simply can't afford to waste countless hours I've invested in studying for nothing. If I'd stop now and just chill, what was all the hard work for? I mean, I might have been slacking for all this time instead. Having fun, you know? So you plan to have fun later on? True. Until I have enough money racked up for everything I want. I sacrifice today for good grass-fed tomorrow. Does this pass as a motivation? I think so, but what motivated you in the very beginning then? I was lacking. Lacking of what? Lacking in everything. You know, some people are naturally gifted. I was naturally mediocre. Jack of all trades, master of none. I realized it wouldn't get me far. So I decided to become the best by putting more effort. Well, here I am. Turns out being mediocre is enough in this day and age. You think too low of yourself. Your mediocre is the end goal for other people. I compare myself only to my previous self. Oh, and to those who are better. You won't progress otherwise, Zach. That's why you spend a lot of time with Sima, right? Well, if you keep up the pace, the victory will be yours, no doubt. Although I complimented her, Marta's visibly annoyed. What does that have to do with Sima? I don't compare myself to her. No way I'm doing this. However, what you said about my victory was really pleasant, Zach. Look, I don't have much time left now, but I enjoyed your company. Keep saying pleasant things to me tomorrow, okay? It's an order. She says goodbye and leaves. 10 minutes walk and then tea and slippers. Home sweet home. Edgy movies and games often have a lengthy monologue about the main hero's room. Words confined in prison cell, or most of that case. It's like an author feels that cliched scripts deserve jail time. Anyway, my place is very comfy. Having a 2-bedroom apartment all for yourself is great. Well, right now, I do have a flatmate though. Hey, did you buy anything tasty for me? By the way, a strange girl came and left something for you. It's on your table. What was this your classmate? She left so quickly. Her ears were so weird. When are you going to buy a new console? This one is old. That's right, there's a strange scroll on my table. I open it up. What? Okay, these symbols were not in the same spot that they were the last time I first opened up the scroll. Looks like a remnant from an 8-bit era. Is this intended to make me think about something? I wonder who made it and why. Alright, it's time to do my homework. Great, all done. Man, my back is stiff. I decide to rise and stretch my cramped muscles. Why don't I check out Ermi's game? I'm quite sure it's something. Skip it. Again at this place. And again, everything is tilted around me. Again, nauseous. Strange. I don't think I've ever experienced the same dream before. Or maybe I just don't remember. Arcade machine, or is that a slot machine? Anyway, I need to get closer to it. This time I push the button right when I get close to the machine. Random numbers, Japan. What will I see this time? Nui? Okay. Today is acrylic day. Pick. The machine spins a little bit longer this time. Pick. Alright, got it. But the machine doesn't care about what I think and keeps on spinning. Over and over, I have the same letters appearing on the screen. Every day I follow pretty much the same route, but today it feels different. I noticed Emma standing near the grocery store. Good morning. Hey there. We live pretty close to each other, huh? I'm surprised we haven't met before. I mean, on the way to school. Who are you waiting for? Nana and Marta. Guess what? They're late again. Oh well, being 10 minutes late in Russia is nothing. You won't believe it, but I woke up with a feeling that I should be in Japan. Weird, right? Oh wow, I just noticed that. Yesterday everything was in Japanese, but on this day everything's Russian. I don't think it's weird. It'd be extremely boring if your dreams resembled real life. You think so? I'm sure about it. Some people like to make movies which are just too realistic. Sometimes they're so realistic I can't really force myself to keep watching. I mean, I'm dreaming about my own world, yet they try to remind me about reality. Okay, Zach, this world is just as fun. Let's go, shall we? I wonder why they gathered us here in Russia. Well, where else do they lie to set targets this ambitious? An experiment worthy of the Soviet School of Education, remember? Yeah, I do. Well, do you like it here? Sure, I love my country. It's great. You may know that a lot of people have mixed bag opinions about it. Screw them. They just don't get what Russia is about. I wonder what. What do you think? Well, it's huge. Moscow and Red Square AK-47. Meh. By the way, I think that Moscow doesn't represent Russia all too well. Russia is like an endless country road with tire shops, small towns, and grocery stores along the way. First you hate it, then you admit it, then you get to like it. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Whoa, you're like a philosopher. Maybe I aspire to become one. Absorbed in our discussion, we haven't even noticed Marta and Nana until they were really close. What are you guys talking about here? I bet that Zach is talking about something weird like his dreams or whatever. But they were so vivid. Don't you? Zach, if we turned out to be princesses in your dream, you had better tell us. And you better behave appropriately. Alright, we really need to go. I don't want to be late. Today we start from physical education. Watch out, Zach! Ouch! The ball hits me right in the face. It hurts. It really hurts. Hey, pass me that ball. Warming up with Marta, it gets hot in no time. Yeah, hot. What was I talking about again? Zach, it's not the best moment for daydreaming. Are you going to play or not? I have word sensation in my nose. Gee, Zach, you're bleeding. Oh, at least my nosebleed is backed by science. Okay, don't worry. You sure about that? See if you should visit a doctor. We're going to start the game now, but feel free to join us later on. I went to the locker room to fix my bloody nose. It's something serious, yet I don't rush myself to go back. Today we play volleyball, and I lack dexterity to be good at it. Maybe it makes more sense to be a spectator today. Boy, was I right. Sima is a strong, independent player. Nana, despite her short stature, shows them hoops. I wonder what vertical she has. And Marta, she has that ass. Sure, I'm talking about winning. She got game. The view is well worth being a bench warmer. Now I can see myself as an avid volleyball fan. It has a steep learning curve. Hands down. A lot of curves even. The sport is great. How can I not laugh at the pervy, just little innuendos there? Watch out, Zach. Well, that's what happens when you look at ladies' asses. You get a ball to your face. This is getting old. On my way to the locker room, I see Ermi arguing with the teacher. I can't do it. Look, I have a note from my doctor. Ermi's still in his uniform. I guess he tried to skip the lesson, but was busted. I can't recognize a single word written here. Why don't you just tell me what kind of disease you have? Hey, this information is private. That's right, private. 10 pull-ups now. Our teacher is a former Navy SEAL. Go, Ermi! 10 pull-ups and you can join our club. The girls, having stopped playing, try to cheer Ermi. Alright, everybody, watch me doing this. Onwards! He falls down after a lame attempt to do the very first pull-up. What a beautiful descent. Ermi, are you alright? Lights out, kids. Putting physical education right before math is outright evil. For some reason, I see our class in a new light today. My brain must have evaporated with the sweat. Good day, everyone. Today I'll spend the whole class standing right next to you. Remember, we're a small but diverse group of friends. On that note, let's start our math class. Alright, I'm going to save it again right here, just to make sure I don't make a mistake that diverts from my growth. Oh, okay. As you may know, even rules of the universe are defined using mathematics. I feel that every time I count the money in my wallet. Two important education majors also depend on your aptitude to math. I'm talking about STEM and liberal arts degree majors. STEM? What's that? Short for science, technology, engineering, and math, Nana. I see. What's better, a STEM degree or a liberal arts degree? STEM. Why do you think STEM is superior, Marta? Well, take a look around. It's all predicted by science, calculated by mathematics, built by engineers. Maybe, but then you need to make it beautiful. Sadly, we only have that much time, so let's move on, class. Just as yesterday, you had to prepare a short speech. This time it's about real-life applications of math. Talk about a field where math's used in and how you find it amusing. I wonder what everyone else finds amusing. They say history repeats itself. Well, guess what? My short list has 3 topics, and we only have time to cover 2 of them. Zach, please help me out one more time. Here we go.
I'm sorry.
Math and success. Success and math. Is it about your personal finance? Crap. Be right back, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So, for those of you who are wondering what happened, something was accidentally dropped on Mela and it scared her, woke her up. Complete accident. So, yeah, sucks when it happens, but it does sometimes. All right, but I made her a bottle and she's all relaxed and calmed down. So let's go ahead and move on. Success in math is it about your personal finance? Great choice, Zach. Do you guys want to be successful earning a lot of money? Yes! I don't value material possessions that much, but you have my interest. It's all possible if you're good at math. Take gambling mathematics, for example. Let's imagine we're in, say, Las Vegas, and it's evening now. Gambling mathematics can be included in game theory. It's all about probability of an event to occur. Let me give you an example. Damn. Imagine yourself near a roulette table. It has 2 zeros and 36 numbers, 18 red and 18 black. If you bet any amount of money on red, your chance to win is 18 out of 38, right? However, if you lose, it's a 20 out of 38 chance. 20 is superior to 18, therefore odds are not in your favor. It's very simple, yet it's the real reason casinos exist. If you think I forgot about luck, luck is called standard deviation here. It's an expectation of a range of your earnings after a couple of rounds. That range is increasingly negative. The more you play, the more you lose. Players also come up with various betting systems, such as Minigale. If you double the bet after every loss, the first win recovers everything. So if you're good at math, it can get you rich. Predicting things. Just how exciting could it be? Told you. But if what you said is true, how come you're not rich? Hey, I can't even play yet. If you listen carefully, you'll notice that chance of losing stacks over time. And it's very hard to stop due to the nature of gambling. However, I've heard that you can also use game theory just on the stock market. That's right, stock traders from the biggest banks use it. So they're like employed at the bank, right? So what of it? Why don't they quit their jobs and trade on their own? I mean, if that game theory really works, well, maybe you can't predict everything. Like what bra size you're going to be, Nana? Ha, so you admit. Hey! What did you just ask? Marta, thanks. Well done. I believe in game theory, but our world is a bit illogical. Things tend to happen just because. Who knows? Maybe that's what makes our world beautiful. Let's have a short break. Everything is good in moderation. Inspired by that music box from yesterday, I made a music video yesterday. Or rather, it's my mixtape with simple visuals. I don't really know what a mixtape is, but put it on. Alright. It could look unusual though, so don't worry, it's a risk-free environment here, Ermi. Ermi, I'm at a loss for words. Should I treat it as a compliment? I don't know, but you sure have a lively imagination. I hope you don't do anything funny to foster your creativity. What are you talking about? Nana, how about you support the beginnings of your classmates? Ermi, Were these our eyes? No, just stock images I got from the web. It's nice to see you like Rodin. Who's the guy? What? The thinking person in your video. Oh well. I just took it from other Vaporwave videos. Life lesson 101 for Ermi. Sometimes it's better to keep silent to look smarter. Everyone calm down. Ermi tried to express himself. Well done, Ermi. On that note, let's move on. Math in the future. Mathematics in the future. Sounds exciting. A very interesting topic indeed. Glad you picked it. Have you ever heard about it? Have you ever heard about big data? Is it something like rocket science? Not quite. Big data, machine learning, enough to make a startup, Nana. Joke as much as you want, but it's the future. The future. Big data is like a new galaxy. It's detailed down to the lowest level possible in the target set. For example, you analyze store sales down to every single customer. Of course, it's a lot of data, hence the word big. Why do we need it all? Well, imagine you went shopping. Here you are, standing near a shelf with a lot of goods on it. Do you think these items are placed randomly? No, big data is their new order. First, you analyze purchasing history of each customer. When you put it together, you see the most and the least popular items. Based on that, you can determine what your customer wants. All what's left to do is rearrange the shelf accordingly. Do you know where they place the top sellers? At your eye level in the middle of the shelf. Expensive goods are put on the upper shelf above everything. The cheapest items are usually at the lowest level. Why can't we rely on common sense instead of big data? Relying on common sense means relying on people. And people tend to make mistakes, Nana. Without big data, your predictions lack quality. Even if I'm the best store manager on planet Earth, what if you have to run 100 stores in different countries? Marta's right on the money. Then I'd hire 100 managers, the best of the best. The money comes into question again, Nana. The money, you say? Alright, challenge accepted. My people versus your big data. Give me a few months and I'll be taking showers in gold. Excuse me? What I mean is I'll get more revenue thanks to my people. Your big data is nothing but another buzzword. I'd rather take bets on who out of you two goes bankrupt first. Okay, class. Simma, thanks. Well done. I think that the future will be driven by data. But maybe it's better to go to the future step by step. I guess that's it for today. Break time. The hallway feels somewhat dodgy. I see Ermi approaching me. Hey man, what's up? Where are you going to help tomorrow? What are you talking about? Come on, our career day, of course. Alright, I've heard it's a regular event at the school. It helps to plan a track of education you need to land a specific job. Simon and Marta will be distributing handouts. Kay asked me and Ermi to pair up with them. Honestly, I haven't thought about it. When do you plan on making up your mind? Why is that so important to you? Well, what if we approach the same girl? I'm afraid I know her second pick. Let me know, alright? I know Simon and Marta walking down the hallway. They probably think they talk amongst themselves. However, I can hear almost every word. So, who are you going to help with your handouts? No idea. Do you have your handouts ready, Nana? No idea. What about you, Simma? Anyone on mind? Still up for discussion, I'm afraid. Why don't we ask Zach to help one of us? Why don't you ask him then? It feels awkward. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You should make the move first. Zach, got a minute? Yeah, huh? Stop. Teehee. Maybe it's better to play it dumb. Hey, what's happening? I can feel the tension in the air. Hey Zach, we need to ask you something. Sure, what's that? Simma, you go ahead and ask. Alright, sure. Say, do you plan to travel around the world? Yeah, which country would you like to visit first? Wait, what? For example, I always wanted to visit Liechtenstein. How do you spell it? And I'd like to visit China. It's a very vibrant country. Yeah, they also have rich culture, heritage. I enjoy the works of Sun Tzu. Sun is always nice. However, I am pretty sure Zach realized you're making this up. The truth is, Zach, we want you to choose one of us. What? Nah. You're being inappropriate. Oh my, this is so funny. Alright, let's cut it short. Zach, we need you to help us with printouts tomorrow. Question is, who exactly will you help? I mean, you want to lend us a hand, right? 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 Tough choice. Marta. I'd like to help Marta. So glad you... I mean, hey, don't you dare go letting me down. Ted decides to ask me something after the lesson. Zach, do you know why it's so great to be a teacher? Because you know more? Because you have more power. See, for some reason, no one cleaned the geography class. Well, someone had asthma, and during the class, that person collapsed and was taken to the hospital. Understandably so. I'm a new teacher here, so I must earn respect and all that. Do you follow me? Not really. I said that I'll go ahead and clean the class all by myself, right now. Can't imagine you cleaning the room. Guess what? Me neither. What a coincidence, right? You got it, don't you? By my power, I demand that you clean that class. Hey, what's with this face? I'll ask the girls to help you. She gets back after a while. Good news, everyone. Good news, everyone. Marta will help you. She's waiting in the class. Okay, this is different. I'm getting somewhere. I'm really getting somewhere this time. Because I remember last time I was forced to work with Ermi on getting this. So the fact that Marta's helping me, I'm getting somewhere. I met Marta right at the doors of the classroom. Why do you think I agreed to help you? Well, knowing you, you probably want to see who finishes the cleaning first. Zach, come on. We're not in kindergarten. Jeez, what's wrong with me? It was such a cringe-inducing answer. Well, I could have gone with because you like me, but I don't want it to be lying. Marta looks at me for some reason. I never knew you could see through people, Zach. I just... Well, what's wrong? Can't I feel this way? It's just I never expected it in the first place. Want me to take my words back? No, of course not. However, I thought you only liked the cool guys and all. Aren't you one of them? Who, me? Oh well, you know, I guess I'm pretty cool. How about you prove it? I bet you can't finish here in less than 10 minutes. I knew it! He was right. Well, the class is pretty big, so it's hard to say. I'm sure you can handle this. Also, you'll be rewarded accordingly, Zach. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Zach? Guess what? I actually managed to do it. Well, Marta, what kind of reward were you talking about? Do you have it already? What do you mean? You just proved nothing is impossible to yourself. What about my well-deserved... Wow, kind of overplaying your hand there a little bit, aren't you, buddy? What about my well-deserved kiss? So that's what you were thinking about. Sorry, Zach. It was an experiment. I agreed to help you because I hate it when something is unfair, and your case was unfair. I hate it when the teacher asks for something, but everyone remains silent. Also, I really don't like to clean. So me and the girls came up with this funny idea of offering you a reward and all. Siva said you'll see right through it. Nana thought otherwise, but she said you'll expect something perverted as a reward. Well, a kiss was my hypothesis. It turns out I was right. I feel so dumb. How come I couldn't figure it out? The whole setup was so primitive. You're a good actor, I'll give you that. No, I'm a terrible actor. But when it comes down to the instincts, it's enough. I'm not as primitive as you may think. I never intended to call you primitive. You know, had you not expected a kiss, I'd be extremely disappointed. Can I go in? Sema, what are you doing here? Anyway, sure, come in. Thank you. She has that curious look in her eyes, like she expected to see something here. I just wanted to ask if you guys needed help. No, we're pretty much done. Zach was a quickie. Oh my god! Something's off with that phrase. Yeah, you think? Oh my gosh. Why is his face so red? I know Marta's going to throw me under the bus and tell Sema everything. Why? Because it takes a physical effort to clean this class. That's why. Zach, you're a real knight in the shining armor. That's right. Oh well, shame I came for nothing then. Do you have some tea left from yesterday? Yeah. Not sure what you're talking about, but I actually have some good tea I can share. What? Sema, do you know something about Anya? What? Huh? Who is Anya? Who are you talking about? Someone carved a sign here at this door. It's a love message to that girl. Oh, how romantic. I'm jealous. Me too. Zach, do you have some energy left in you? Not sure. How about making a sign? How about making a new sign, huh? I love Sema and Marta. We don't need love triangles here, Marta. If anything, Zach would have to make a choice. Zach, who would you choose? Wow, this is getting dangerous. Somehow I managed to laugh it away and continue with a fairly normal conversation. The rest of the day passed by really quickly. We don't have any after-school activities, and I'm on my way home. Someone passed me on the shoulder. Hey, what are you looking at? Your eyes only. So excited about the career day tomorrow? I just hope it's going to be helpful for my future. I'm getting somewhere, guys. I'm getting somewhere finally. I see. By the way, what did you plan to do? Huh? I mean, what are your plans for the future? I can foresee myself getting a bachelor degree. Come on, you know what I mean. What about after you graduate? I'm going to land one of the most prestigious entry-level jobs. What kind of job is that? Either investment banking or consulting. Right, I heard it's very exciting to work there. For me, it's just a nice launch pad to six figures. Is it possible to withstand long hours with that approach? Eventually, I'll get used to it. After all, hard work is what I'm really good at. Yeah, really good. Hey, did I ask anything wrong? No, it's just, I really don't like to lie. And right now, I'm lying not only to you, but also to myself. I don't want an office job at all, be it a 6 or 0 figures one. It's brutally boring, and I'll be working with mediocre people. Mediocre? The job you just mentioned are for the very best. The very best of those who can only work for someone else. Truly outstanding people play by their own rules. Well then, why go for it? You don't understand, huh? You clearly don't, do you? A corporate job is the only option for me as I'm not special. Hey, don't be self-loathing. I'm only being honest. I hate how everyone is special nowadays. Why? Why do they tell that to kids? It only makes them suffer. Well, because they're kids. To support them. That should be do your best instead of you're special. If you only excel at studying and teachers assure you of bright futures ahead, it only means you're nothing special, just like them. Just like me. I am queen of mediocrity. You won't believe how jealous I am of someone with raw natural talent. It's the only way to be number one. I see where you're going, but raw talent is a waste if not honed. And talented people are often lazy, so if you work more, you can catch up. Only if there's enough time. Sadly, I'm already behind. I hate it. I really do. You're kidding me. I'm afraid not. Say, if I wanted to go into figure skating, isn't this a bit of an extreme example? Okay, let's talk about drawing. I always wanted to be good at it. If I start now, in 2 years, I'll be pretty decent. But those who started 10 years ago will be presented in art galleries. But the punchline is, these art galleries would always be named after someone with raw talent. Trust me, you still have enough time, Marta. Maybe, but I really need to make up my mind and concentrate on something. Something. Screw it. I have zero idea about what I want to do. Well, have you tried discussing it with your parents? I despise them. Why? My father settled down and tried to drag me along. I asked countless times to get me into arts, dancing, whatever. You know, just to try it out and see if it's my thing. He always told me I should forget this nonsense and study hard. To live a decent life, he said. And my mother, I don't even know her well, but that's another story. I don't know what to say. Well, excuse me for this rant. Actually, thanks for listening. I feel a bit better now. Hey, why are you looking at me like that, Zach? Don't think I opened up or anything. I just go over what you say, Marta. Really? Well then, take your time. You're walking painfully slow, anyway. See you tomorrow. I'll be glad to see you tomorrow. Alright, time to go home. Yeah! We're doing it, guys! Man, I'm beat. My mind still goes over what I heard on the way home. Never judge a book by its cover, right? But first, let me check on my sister. I can't believe you came empty-handed again. That girl from yesterday came again, saying she needs to check on your progress. I replied that you can handle everything yourself. By the way, what was in that document she gave you? Honestly, I forgot about that strange pixelated thing. It's a bit different today. It's my imagination? Probably. Same as yesterday. No more arthritis nonsense. You're kidding me. This room and arcade machine already feel familiar to me. I don't even feel nauseous anymore. I decided to move forward a bit just to see what's going on behind that corner, but I can't for some reason. Then I decided to turn around and see what's happening there. Nope, can't. Well, you're supposed to follow the script of this dream, I think. I approached the vending machine again. Well, where are we going today? How about, say, Australia? FRE? Is this a budget version of free? Dumb? Wait a sec. I think I've got it. So when the machine starts to show USA, I realize where it's all going. By the way, have I discussed my dreams with anyone? I can't remember where I actually am in real life. If I did, I'd simply wake up. Fine. The sound is just too repetitive. So, that's what you think of my piano skills, Zach. Just kidding. Welcome back. Hello, Simma. I started playing the same note right after you dozed off. Turns out you're quite a light sleeper. Anyway, our class starts in a few, so you better get yourself together. Oh, jeez! I'm sorry. Every time I see "oh jeez" now, I just instantly start thinking about Morty. Oh jeez! Thanks for waking me up. You know I'm always sleepy on rainy day. You're welcome. Hey, can you play something for me right now before everyone comes in? I'm gonna start talking like Morty during these now. No, my character is going to be Morty from now on. I'm not that good at piano, you see. Good enough for me, I assure you. Well, if you insist, just don't expect much, okay? She starts playing a simple yet elegant melody. How do you like it? Somehow, that's why I thought you'd play. Zach, I don't think it counts as an answer. Hey, you don't think I can only play melodies this easy, do you? Here we go. She switches to a more complicated piece. My goodness, I make way too many mistakes. Really? I can't hear a single one, I swear. Zach, you're flattering me. And now the interlude. Okay, class. On a rainy day like this, music is a necessity for me. Let's finish early today. You need to get ready for the career day. Oh, and it's Friday, you know. I'm scared of people who try hard on Friday. What are we going to discuss today? I intended to cover a few basics on music theory, but between us, music isn't about theory. Okay, it's streaming for about an hour and a half now. Oops. Hey. Okay, sorry about that. I just wanted to check how long I was streaming for. I think a few notes is all you need to create a memorable melody. You know why? Because music influences your mood. Cheerful and mellow, gloomy and melancholic, music can be very differently. That's why I always tell people I don't have a favorite band. Everything goes as long as the mood is right. People probably compliment your taste in music or me. Maybe, but they hide it well. By the way, sometimes it feels like the music controls me. Frequency and volume of a sound have enormous impact on humans. In fact, music can act as a weapon of mass destruction. Anyway, let's get back on track. Your task for today is to enjoy some music. How cool is that, huh? Ermi, I've heard you're really good at piano. But thanks, you too. Would you be so kind to play something for us? Oh, and today we discussed music theory, remember? Anything specific you want me to play? No, it's up to you. Alright, you can count on me. Ermi gets ready. His fingers twitching over the keyboard like he's already playing. Oh, Ermi. You like Schumann? Fantastische Stück des Bands is marvelous. And a rainy day suits it so well. It's sad to know that my favorite composer had a tragic life. Born in 1810 in Germany, he intended to pursue a career as a virtuoso pianist. However, a hand injury destroyed his plans and made Schumann switch to composing. Who knows, maybe he would have never created this masterpiece if not for that accident. Schumann suffered from a mental disorder and died in an asylum when he was only 46. It's relieving to think that his music will stay with us forever. Just listen. Move on to the next track. Wow. Ermi, to think that you also like Eric Satie. His Gymnopédie number 1 is fantastic. I listened to it on repeat while studying. He was born in Honfleur, France, back in 1866. A beautiful Normandy. I want to visit it again when flowers blossom. Do you know the way Satie preferred to introduce himself? He referred to himself as a gymnopedist instead of a musician. It's because he was once called clumsy but subtle technician by critics. Satie died at the age of 59 years. Of heavy drinking took its toll. I guess alcohol has the killer talent for killing talents. Anyway, just listen. I'm just going to listen to it for just a little bit. By the way, I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'm actually having a lot more fun with this than I thought I would be. Alright, let's move on. Chopin. It's Chopin. Army, you're better than I thought. It's his opening 9, number 1 in B flat minor. It's a real masterpiece. Friedrich Chopin was a Polish composer back in 1810. Yeah, it's the same as Schumann. What a year. By the way, Schumann admired Chopin. Coincidentally, Chopin also died really early at the age of 39. He settled in Paris at the age of 21. I wish I lived there back then. Chopin supported himself by giving piano lessons aside from composing. I'd trade a week worth of my lunch money for just one lesson of his. Alright, maybe a week is too much. Whatever, just listen. Move on. The rain stopped and it's getting sunny now. That was magnificent, Ermi. Thank you so much. By the way, Zach, you didn't say a word. Anything wrong? To compensate for this, you're now obliged to play us something. Yeah, Zach, you do this now. Yes, I too want to hear you play it. Hold on. I don't know how to play the piano. I've heard that music is about improvisation. My, sounds like an interesting exercise. Everyone, why don't you tell Zach what you enjoy in music? Like, broadly speaking? Exactly, based on this information, he'll actually improvise. Go easy on him, okay? Hey, I'm afraid I won't help much. Once again, I can't play. Well then, Zach, you use the first octave only. Trust me, even pressing just one key at a time will do the trick. I'm sure we'll like your melody. Where's the first octave? Ermi's going to show you, right, Ermi, my dear? Alright, class. Time to tell Zach what kind of music you like. I'll go first. What do you like, Nana? Let me think. You know what? I guess I like 7 different genres. If I were the first one, I like progressive rock, where a 5-string guitar often meets classical instruments. My three favorite bands are Yes, King Crimson, and Wishbone Ash. The names of the genre is often shortened to just 4 letters. Prog. How am I supposed to handle this information? Well, as Nana already mentioned rock, I'll go ahead and jump to my second favorite genre. I began to enjoy hip-hop music about 2 years ago. First and foremost, it's all about the beat, the rhythm. I always prefer alternative or abstract hip-hop to the mainstream one. MF Doom, Madlib, A Tribe Called Quest, The Fair Side, Wu-Tang Clan, it's my top 5. This is no better. Classical music is my love at first sight. Debussy, Borodin, and Schumann are my 3 favorite composers. Do you know what genre comes second in terms of complexity? 2 ways to name it, jungle and D&D. Don't believe me? Listen to Source Direct Dub 1 or B Key. These 3 will blow your mind. I feel a clear lack of sanity in this room. It's time, Zach. Ermi, don't forget to help him out. Look, here's the first octave. Yeah, these keys. Just use the white ones. Alright, keep it simple. Ain't much, but it's honest work. Sounds great. Very well. How about we end our class here on a major note, so to speak? I need to take something from the staff room right now. You guys wait here. As it's far from break time, please don't be too loud. Well, let's start packing up. You guys? You didn't even ask me about my favorite music. But I do remember you said that everything goes if it has the right mood. Yeah, true that, but one exception to this rule is the Smiths. I really like them. Who doesn't? Try Igabottom. They played somewhat similar music before it became mainstream. I don't know. By the way, we don't discuss music today, but movies are equally important. I enjoy The Night of the Hunter, It's a Wonderful Life, and Paper Moon. I bet these movies are way too old. Time only makes them better, Nana. They age like wine. I wish we all did. Marta, you have been on the state. Marta, have you been to the states that are pinned on the map, the one behind you? Sure. It's the land of the free and the home of the brave. My home sweet home, and it's my obligation to know it well. Which state is your favorite? Texas, by far. Texas. So you're fond of shooting ranges and pickup trucks? Very funny, but don't forget about barbecue. Well, it's actually true, at least to a certain extent, but it's more about the people, how sincere they are and all. I heard people in America are usually not that sincere, you said. There are two Americas, so let's go with the U.S., and even then you have to be more specific. That is so true. You know, even today, that's how America is divided. It's almost like that there are two Americas. See, each state is totally unique in the U.S. Well, big cities kind of look the same though. And what's so special about Texas? People are not very superficial there. Are you talking about fake smiles and all? No, that's not it. Being superficial is about something else. Always being excessively enthusiastic, showing off new cars, houses, etc., while being knee-deep in mortgages. The American dream. I don't think people remember what it is anymore. I think the whole world thinks everything is better in the U.S. Appears to be better, Zach. Appears to be better. Look, when we get our degrees and all, you know what will be the difference between us. You'll be bragging about your new flat while I'll be paying off my student loans. Are you sure you love your country? I do, and that's why I'm so concerned. Class, let's go. Once again, please don't be loud. Where's Ernie? He's still packing up. Just a quick reminder before we go. Girls, you're in charge of the handouts. I hope they're ready. We don't want to disappoint our guests, right? Right, Nana? Are you ready, might I ask? Where are your handouts? I forgot to prepare mine. Mine? I'd say you've totally bombed it. Consider yourself lucky that I don't give grades today. By the way, I also participate. My booth is called Grown Up Life Horrors. It's horrors con chorus, of course. As you know, we promote diversity. Inflexibility, generality are our diversity's worst enemy. Come and laugh at it with me. As the girls are still setting up, I decided to go check out Taya's booth. Taya has two displays set up in her space. The first one resembles a corporate world, I guess. Welcome, Zach. So let me walk you through a mock interview for a prestigious job. I'd rather not. Can I skip this part? That's right, she was asking who I'll be helping. A promise is a promise, so I helped Marta. Marta was responsible for promoting one of the most famous universities around. Hey Zach, look at this. What's up? It's the career day, yet I'm offering people to study more. Wait, but you're going to study yourself. It's normal for any high-skilled job. Yeah, but it's so boring. If you wish, I can distribute handouts for you. Do you want me to? Think you can handle this better than I do? Think again. Just fetch me the new ones while I'm handing them here and there. Got it? Sure thing. We have a first visitor, a girl from another class. Wow, I've heard a lot about this university. It's so cool to study here. You bet. Also, we have tuition fees and all. Great sporting facilities. Go ahead and apply. I'll do this. This is the place to become a psychologist. Become who? A psychologist. I want to help people. Hey, this is a STEM-oriented university, you know. Yeah, well, I don't need STEM. It's for nerds. I'm inspired by emotions. So, what are you going to do? Find your own clients after you graduate? No, I want to teach psychology. Right, I should have figured. How come? I don't know, maybe my intuition is just that good. Are you trying to say being a psychologist is something bad? She gets visibly nervous. No, I never said that. Why are you so nervous? Psychologists are supposed to be super calm, no? Don't tell me how I should act. Who do you think you are? Peepo Sad, aka Honeybutts, playing Dead by Daylight. Good question. How about you give me a psychological evaluation? The girl leaves. Did you see this? Hey, you were supposed to attract her, you know. Who cares? I stayed quite some time for this university. Another visitor approaches us. This booth is not job related, right? No, it's too early for this. You need to know yourself better. Like, take your time and all. Well, why not? So, who do you want to be? I enjoy philosophy. become a philosopher at this university? Not sure. The competition is tough. We have a lot of philosophers around. So which philosopher is your personal favorite? I don't really know them too well. Wait, what? I'm just not that good at math, but I need a diploma anyway. Then you're going to be the perfect fit. Cool. Can I fill in a form or something? Sure thing. You see this girl? Yeah, the pink-haired one? She'll give you a form to fill out. It'll say construction worker, but it's just a slang. Construction? How's this related to my degree in philosophy? Hey, come on, it's a metaphor. You build your life one brick after another. The guy looks happy with this answer, so he leaves. It goes on like this. A representative from this university sits close, but he doesn't pay any attention. He's too busy with his phone, it seems. We return to our class after that. I think we did well. Why don't we celebrate? Let's go to Dorsia. I'm afraid it's way too expensive for me. Marta, I had this voucher, remember? Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about it. Cool, I want to go. I'd be happy to join you. Wait, the voucher is valid for 2. Then there's 5 of us. The rest is on the house. Yay! This is very generous of you. You're the best. Thank you so much. The pleasure is all mine. By the way, Ermie's still nowhere to be seen, huh? Well, I'll send him a text. Let's go. Everyone, order what you like. Whoa, everything is pricey here. Say, we will discuss school stuff, right? Right? Do I look that boring? Feel free to talk about anything you want. Why don't we talk about you then? About me? Do I look that interesting? She seems genuinely surprised. Well, we know little about you, so I second Marta's idea. Yeah, like, what do you love? What do you hate? Tell us. Don't forget to mention your favorite food. Alright. I'm indifferent to food. The only thing that bothers me is staying in shape. And believe it or not, I love and hate the same thing. Money? Knowledge? People? Not even close. I love and hate time. I'm curious to know why. Say we're having a great time now, and I fully enjoy it. But I can't stay like this forever, regardless of what I do. At the same time, a bad day seems endless. How is this fair? Oh, and time is a merciless judge when you're getting older. Ironically enough, you only start to value time when it's too late. You can love time, but time will never love you back. I guess it would be nice to have all the time in the world. I don't think so. It would devalue the sense of achievement. It was well worth the time spent. Only 1 year until I graduate and start living large. Time forces you to do something. I don't feel like it, to be honest. Simply because it's still early morning for you, Nana. Don't you contradict yourself with what you said. Contradict, you say? My, a very suitable word indeed, Simma. Time is contradictory. That's why I love and hate it in parallel. Our waiter finally arrived. I think they should work faster in a place like this. He certainly took his time. We're about to get going. In fact, Taya already left us. I'm waiting for the girls to return from the bathroom. The first one to come back is Marta. Welcome back. Where are the others? Nana's too busy admiring Simma's hair. Pretty cool place, right? Yes, I enjoyed it. I wish I could return. Definitely. Shame it's so expensive. Hey, why are you looking at me like this? Never mind. What takes them so long, these girls? Marta's annoyed. Could it be she expected me to? No. No way. Hey, what? See, if we both want to return, why don't we do it together? Me? With you? It looked like a date, you know? I know. Sorry. No. Rejected, point blank. Why can't you... She probably intended to say it herself. Why couldn't I what? Why couldn't you invite me before? What? But you just flat out rejected me. It's because I was ashamed. I had to give you a hint that I wanted to return here. So in fact, it's like I invited you along. God, what's going on in her head? However, that implies I have never tried. Well, let's start all over. Welcome back. Where are the others? Nana's still checking out Simma's hair. And this is a pretty cool place. No doubt. I'd return anytime. Me too. Shame itself. Sorry, just kidding. Let's return here together. Okay. She blushes a bit. Will tomorrow do? Sure. Oh. What's wrong? I agreed for tomorrow straight away. It's bad. Fine with me. But I set the time. It's 2 p.m. sharp. Okay. I hope I did everything right this time. I hope I don't get friend-zoned again. Let's see what happens. I don't feel too well. Better get to sleep early. I wonder what my sister's doing. Your face is all red. Are you okay? Tomorrow is Friday. Will you spend time with me? By the way, that girl came yet again. My head hurts. That girl? Oh, right, this girl. It's different again, but I'm too tired to be surprised about it. Enough of it. I better go to bed now. I woke up with a slight headache. It's like I had a fever yesterday. Well, who cares about yesterday? Today is the day. Yeah! Marta arrived strictly on time. Alright guys, I don't want to screw this up, so I'm going to go ahead and put a save on it. Marta arrived strictly on time. The dress she wears today makes me see her in a new light. Hi, how you doing? Fine. You look totally different today. She blushes a little. Is it any good? It's awesome. Alright, let's take a seat. The waiter leads us to the table. Here I am pretending to look at the menu. The truth is, it's only an excuse for stealing a glance at Marta. And I think she's playing the same game. Found anything you like? Well, what did you say? Desserts here look good. And tastes even better. Remember that one from yesterday? Yeah, which one are you going to try today? The menu is annoying. Why? It's too extensive. Just pick the first one that looks decent. Hey, it's important. How can't you understand? You help me decide. Well, since you liked the chocolate peach cake last time. Wow, it's the one I was thinking about. I just knew it somehow. Cool. Don't act like you can read my mind or anything, though. Now that we're done with our orders, I better get the conversation going. Oh boy. My hobbies? Working hard, I guess. I can't really waste my time on anything else right now. I mean, I am high in life. And it's too late for me to get a hobby anyway. I should have started ages ago. Like as a kid? Yeah, but back then, well, never mind. Tell me about it. Well, why not? I come from a family that once was very rich. I was a very privileged kid, you know, fancy clothes, big house. My dad worked as an investment banker. He just laughed at anything I tried to do as a hobby. He was like, don't waste your time on this stupid stuff. Over time, I just stopped trying to do anything. Anything but studying. It was the only legitimate activity. Anyway, remember that famous mortgage crisis? Yeah, your dad lost his job, I guess. He was among the first bunch to be thrown under the bus. He had a lot of savings, but he invested them all in some shady deals. Saying that the market's going to recover in no time, he went broke. I imagine it was a big hit for him. You bet. And my mother, she was too used to the glamorous life. Her last words were directed to my father. You're not the man I used to love anymore. My rich friends suddenly grew distant. Oh well. From that moment, I could only rely on my hard work. Well, here I am. Yeah, I understood why you don't have time for hobbies. There's another thing. I don't think I have a talent for anything. What's the point in doing something that if you can't be the best? Oh well, at least I can study. Maybe you should lower your expectations. Never. Never ever. I expect only the best from myself and those around me. Everyone is different, don't you think so? I don't need everyone. I only need the best. What if someone simply can't keep up with your pace? Then they're not my type. Simple as that. Okay? Let's move on. Alright, change the topic. Don't bother. What's wrong? She says nothing. Zach, I need to take this call, alright? Sure, go ahead. She comes back in a few. Ah! Darn it. Nope. Yep. Let's try this again. I know it's a cheat. But I worked too carefully to make this work, and I'm not gonna blow it on something that I said. Sitting here is sure special. Oh yeah, it's been a hectic week, but that's what I expect of this place. I definitely enjoy it here. What do you enjoy the most? Probably the people. They're really something. Take Nana for example. I can't really understand her. It scares me a bit, but it also gets me excited. She's much smarter than she wants us to believe. Also, Nana looks annoyed way too often. Why, I wonder? Sim has a different story. A different story with a similar beginning, that is. Simma comes from a rich family. Both Simma and I were raised with one thought carved in our minds. I am the best. Is there anything wrong with that? Well, you know, there's only one winner. And Simma's better in every aspect, simple as that. I don't stand a chance against her. I'm sure she has a bright future while I'll be stuck in my office cage. It's not fair. Oh, and her looks. Okay. But what exactly is so special about me? Well, it's... No, wait. Don't spoil it. Okay. I want to guess. Even if you guess it, I'll always come up with a new reason. You know what? I just thought... I don't know why, but I feel safe with you. Has a girl ever said something like this to you? Yeah, a few times, I think. I'm glad to be the first one. It makes me happy. Well, maybe. Just maybe. Well, I want to make sure. Hey, well, what else makes you happy? By the way, it's a secret here. I am happy when I'm on the road. I have everything ahead of me, nothing behind me. I see something new, I become something new. Also, I like getting ill. Only if it's nothing serious, of course. But hey, I stay in bed for a day to stop for a while. You know, watch some movies, play games. Can you do it any other time? I can, but I feel guilty. Hey, you like art? Yeah, why? I'm dying to see an expo nearby. Let's go. Sure. Her hand is warm and soft. But man, is the grip tight. I wish the time would go slower. On and on, on and on, on and on. Hey Marta? That's my name. What's that expo about? Doesn't matter? No? That's correct. Anyway, it's about landscape art. One painting there is out of this world. Also, it feels familiar. You know, like I've been there before. Okay, that's fourth wall right there, if I've ever seen it. The painting is pretty cool. More importantly, Marta took my hand again. I think I adore landscape art. Hey, it's not like I invited you here because I didn't want to leave. If anything, it's me who wanted to stay. I also want to stay with you for a little while longer. Just a little tiny bit. Zach, do you know how to really appreciate a painting? You tell me? Close your eyes, make the image appear in your mind. Stay like that for 5 seconds with your eyes closed, no cheating. Open your eyes and you'll see the painting in a new light. Go ahead, try it. Alright. I close my eyes. Now count to 5. Promise not to open your eyes before that. 1, 2, 3, 4. The room just got warmer for no reason. 5. She's so close. The way she stands doesn't mean. Can I move my face closer. 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 Then our worlds collide. Achievement unlocked, open space. My mind is all hazy. What just happened? Is this real life? I'm so excited. After we said goodbye to each other, I mindlessly roamed the streets with a big happy grin on my face. She gave me this picture before heading home. The sky looks as if she took it like an hour ago. I'll cherish the memories from today, and I'm so excited. I feel like a new chapter in my life is about to start. A new beginning, a whole era. And this era is going to be all mine. We did it, guys! What? What's going on? Achievement unlocked, full circle. What the? Welcome back. Okay. You see, Zach, they say that the vast majority of people will never amount to anything. But you're not one of them, right? It's about time you get an answer. My. Oh my. I'm afraid this doesn't look very promising. Well, what did I expect? A miracle? I've lost count of how many times it ended like this. Nothing but a meaningless blank space. Maybe I should admit it and let go. Zach, say something at least. Where am I? What's going on? Why, you've been here before, don't you remember? So? Oh yeah, I visited this place in a dream. And now I'm dreaming again, right? I don't know. You tell me, Zach. If you say it's a dream, then wake up and message her. You know who I'm talking about, don't you? And if you say it's not a dream, you're welcome to stay here for a bit. I think it's a dream. So be it. See you on Monday, Zach. Don't forget to do your homework. What a weird dream. Achievement unlocked, wake up Neo. Ah, Sunday morning. Feels so good. I'm gonna make myself a nice breakfast. Should I message her before that, though? No, I need to be patient. It's better to give her some time. I'm emotionally overwhelmed. I want to call her straight away. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. After all, I have plenty of time now. In fact, a whole new era. A whole new era when I'm the one in charge. Wow. That was a much different experience. Now that I was able to get myself on the right path there. Thank you all so much for joining me on this. That was awesome. I will keep playing this. I wanna in fact, I wanna go back. Alright, I wanna go back to this and select the I think it's not a dream option. See what happens. Oh my, I didn't expect that from you. Very well, Zach, let's talk. Is there anything you want to know? Where am I? What's going on? You're in my home. Welcome. Be my guest, Zach. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, what's going on? It turns out the story of your life is actually empty. As promised, we made those 4 days very different. We thought it would make you realize what you want to do with your life. Math, arts, business, well, you name it. You've seen it for yourself. Guess what? Nothing worked as always. I made sure it's not a mistake, by the way. I've done a test run of your life, so to speak. I think you caught a glimpse of it in your room several minutes ago. It's interesting that the photo you had on your table, it remained as the brightest memory you've ever had in your entire life. People often reminisce about the good old days, but why is it always high school or university? Why not something else? I can only assume people usually plan and think big in a life where they're young. But life doesn't care much about living to their expectations. I tell you what, I wanted to be a jet pilot when I was a kid, but then it always about but then, Zach. Oh well. By the way, I thought you'd be interested in knowing who I really am. I thought I knew you. I thought I knew it. Well, let me introduce myself properly, Zach. My real name is Adrestea, the distributor of rewards and punishments. I'm the one in charge here. Here? You said it's your home, right? I'm not the only one who lives here. It's the home of Moe Era. Oh, I misspelled it again. It's the home of Moe. I'm looking after the three fates of Moe. The three sisters who decide the fate of every human. Meet Nana. She wasn't the one you spent the most of your time with. Or should I call her Clotho the Spinner? She said that name doesn't suit her at all. She also goes by the name of Nona. Nana is simply a cuter version of it. Clotho or Nana is responsible for spinning the thread of human life. By the way, sometimes we get bored with this and start writing on paper. That's what we've done with the story of your life. Like I've told you, all three sisters are responsible for your fate. However, Nana's the first one to assume who you're going to be in life. A farmer, a rock superstar, or both? That's why Nana often looks bored. She can guess the ending from the start. Nana finds little joy in making forecasts. Moreover, her projections are often foggy or show nothing but emptiness. Nana suspects herself of doing a mediocre job. She says it's the reason why so many people live exactly that, a mediocre life. From another side, she's even more annoyed at people doing nothing to get better. That's why she calls them non-playable characters. She likes fun and cute things because it helps her to unwind. Enter Sima. She wasn't the one you spent the most of your time with. Her real name is La Chisa de Alator. She also goes by the name of Decima. Give it another go and then you have Simas. Suits her better. Don't you think? She decides how much lifetime is to be allowed for each person. Having all the time in the world on her hands makes her the richest one. Her observing nature is accompanied by calmness and patience. Sima enjoys small things as they tend to make a big difference. She's very delicate because she knows that one wrong step can ruin your life. More bored and use paper instead of threads, she's the one to write on it. As Sima watches over your whole life, she gets really attached over time. A human life is finite, so Sima always loses her friends in the end. Friends are temporary, loneliness is eternal for Sima. Maybe because of that she developed a somewhat cold, distant attitude. However, deep down she's a warm, caring soul. Finally, here's Marta. You got to know her quite well, I give you that. I said finally on purpose. Her real name is Atropos the Inflexible. She's also known by the name of Morta. Morta. This name reminds you of death, right? Marta thought the same, so one letter was changed. Now death is actually her domain. She's the oldest among the three fates. She cuts the thread of life. In your case, she just shred or tear that paper. She's very short-tempered and flexible. Marta's a really hard worker. She can't allow herself to relax as people die every day, every second. As Marta's mission is the grimmest, she can look rude from time to time. Few people love Marta because of her job, and those who do, well, those are people who want to die. Must be tough for Marta. She has a fragile heart underneath her calloused exterior. Also, Marta often feels inferior as she only excels in destruction. She feels like she lacks talent to do anything else. Well, that's pretty much it for the introduction, Zach. What do you think? Strangely enough, the girls always reminded me of someone. What's so strange about that? You met the three sisters of fate. Each one of them is like a collective character, you see. Okay, what about that room with the arcade machine in it? What are you talking about? I do a quick recap of my dreams. That's pretty funny. Do you want an honest answer? I don't know. See, a human brain always tries to justify everything. It went into a safe mode right after we first met, so he made up this room. But hey, you have a great imagination. You too. Oh dear. Why do humans always waste everything I give them? I've actually done my best. 3 beautiful girls, new countries, interesting activities. But while you were busy playing that slot machine, time passed by. Each day was like a series of episodes poorly sewn together. That's how the vast majority of people treat life, Zach. In return, life also treats them accordingly. If I were to grade the lives of others, a series of episodes poorly sewn together deserves nothing more than a C grade. Being envious of others, seeking reasons to justify your own failure, arguing that you're still young and can afford to relax until you're well in your 30s. And I'd give you an A grade for sewing your own life. Even if there's no happy ending, there's something to remember. Hey! I too want to say hello. Oh, look who's here. How are you doing, Teich? Great as always. I believe you two have already met Zach? Yep, he was lucky enough to witness me. Luck is all you enjoy talking about, don't you? Teich represents chance, fate, and fortune. Chaos, to put it short. All you said before about the story of my life. So what? What's the big deal? Well, it's a long story. On the one hand, I'm on good terms with time. Zach, do you know which way this planet goes? Last I heard, it goes round. Close enough. It goes round and round and down. We're going through a downward spiral, Zach. It's either good or bad. It's a natural cycle. What has a beginning has an end. Rinse and repeat. Sadly, the end of the cycle always tends to be quick, quite vicious. Let me give you a few examples. Dark Ages, the Great Plague, the Renaissance, the Great Depression, World War II, the post-war economic boom. These are all cycles, or the ages of man I'm talking about. Almost every mythology or religion has something about it. Say, returning from the Golden to the Iron Age in Greek mythology, peace and harmony prevailed during the Golden Age. Good and noble people were said to live among gods. In the Iron Age, though, humans live an existence of toil and misery. Children dishonor their parents. Brothers fight with brother. Might makes right. Does it ring any bells, Zach? You know what all cycles have in common? Closer to the end, Zach. Humans stop being considerate of others. Can you understand your purpose in life only after you understand that of others? Their purpose is no better or worse than yours. Maybe there's no purpose at all, but you never know until you try to find one. And you had Army to act as a mirror, if you know what I'm talking about. Maybe we're getting close to the end of yet another cycle right now. That's what we're trying to understand. You can call it a laughable theory, but truth be told, making something laughable stops people from believing in it. Moreover, if you're a believer, it makes them laugh at you. No one likes to be a clown, so you're likely to change your mind. Do alternate sources of energy exist? What a joke, right? By the way, if it was true, the oil market would be no more. Funny coincidence. Just saying, you know. Oh, and I'm closer to the end of the cycle. It seems that more and more lives become meaningless and empty. We decided to see if we can fix it, so we observed a lot of people. Sadly, we failed each time, and you're no exception. Well then, please tell me. How on earth was I supposed to change anything in just 4 days? That's right. Only 4 days. It's nothing. If I gave you 2 weeks, what would be different? Based on my experience, life can be condensed in a few days just fine. Come on, I need at least a year. Wait a second. Do you want to say that? If I gave you a year, you would try to fill the story of your life? You would work on improving your life every day for a whole year? Do you really mean it? Yes, I do. Wow. Believe it or not, you're actually the first one to say yes. A year, huh? Alright, deal. What are you going to do, by the way? Well, look, I have an idea. Let the Moe Era help you. Let's treat your next year as a small life, as a full cycle. Nana will give her advice on where to start. Seven knows better than everyone how to keep going, and Marta's knowledgeable about the end. That kind of advice is personal, so you need to know the girls better. Good news is you've already learned quite a bit about one of them. Now, I can't really rewind your life, but I think Taich has some tricks up her sleeve. Leave it to me. As soon as we finish things here, you'll be able to start all over again. Worry not. I will make you go through the whole 4 days. It's going to be a breeze. Let's try it, Zach. But first, let me call her. Hello, Zach. It's great to see you here. Now that you know my true identity, are you disappointed? I'm not. Are you trying to say you don't miss the old me at all? How could you? Wait, just kidding. Hey, I enjoyed my time yesterday. Mainly because of your company, you know. You look great in that dress. This one? Yes. You really think I looked cute? Looked? Then I'll stay like this if you want. But don't you forget, I'm the one who deals with death. Anyway, please treasure this year ahead of you. I'm sure you'll start doing a lot of new things, however. Starting something is less complicated than finishing it. How come? Even the most interesting activity gets boring when you do it every day. Routine is the killer, Zach, and it takes 90% of your time. Yeah, I always wanted to do something creative. Even the most creating process is no exception to this rule. How long does it take you to imagine something? A few seconds, I guess. But then you need hours to put out your image on paper. And years of practice to become good at it. Sounds tough, right? So tough that people break down when they realize it. At the same time, that's why mediocre products often rise to the top. Because they're at least finished. Everyone can generate ideas if you are able to implement them. Being an unappreciated genius is an excuse for the lack of perseverance. Have you ever heard about the 10,000 hour rule? They say success in any field is simply a matter of practicing. Practicing for 10,000 hours to be more precise. Therefore, during this year, please work on your goal every day. You won't see any progress overnight. Think long term. And I hate to say it, but sometimes you have to admit you're still no good. That's how life works. If that's the case, start something new and keep going on. Even Michael Jordan missed a lot of clutch shots. Yet remember him for the ones he made. Thanks. I'll try my best. Don't you dare go disappointing me, you hear? Start right now, Zach. Okay. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Не отбирайте у меня мою петлю. Заря, никто не может перекрасить мою зарю. Столы, наполнил ящики столов парная искра. Столбы и перекладины на них была весна.
Okay, so wait. Okay. Alright, so that was a weird ending to that one. Okay, there's a continue option. Good. I will pick this up where we left off next time. And I don't know who I'm going to choose yet, but it's probably going to be Nana. So, thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. I am loving this series, though. Take care. Bye-bye.